You know guys, it finally happened. That's right, the Scat Master himself has finally successfully taken his first vacation here in the Call of Duty community without a single thing happening. I have not missed a single piece of news between 2025's end and the beginning of 2026. As a matter of fact, if you could hear in my voice, I'm sick again. But hear me well, viewer, because I am more sick of this fucking franchise at this point in time, where I am very confident to tell you all right now, 2026 will be the most chaotic year you could possibly fucking imagine. Not only in Call of Duty, but in gaming, in terms of the entire fucking world. Shit is about to pop the fuck off here in 2026, guys. Happy New Year, I guess. And I'm back and I'm here to do what nobody else has been able to do. And that is shit on Call of Duty so goddamn bad that I literally burn it to a fucking crisp. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought anything happened in the start of 2026 or at the end of 2025 when it comes to Call of Duty, you are mistaken. Nothing has happened because the game is dead. Oh, really? But in today's video, we're going to be covering some shocking revelations that I don't think anybody has talked about. And before I get into that, I just need you to hit the like button, guys. Let's get this video out in the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button, guys. We're on the way to 70,000 subscribers. It helps out the Scat Master. And on top of that, when we hit 100,000 subscribers, which I might be projected to do by the end of this year, we're doing a face reveal. And I know that's like shocking for the Call of Duty community. This is like the worst community possible to do it in. But I'm willing to take that challenge because I'm confident, unlike the developers and publishers for Call of Duty. Because guys, we are creeping away from the holiday season. All of those excuses of winter Christmas noobs and oh, everybody's out on vacation and oh, they put this game out on half off. Everybody had a week free trial. Tons of new people are going to be playing this game so that it can rival with Battlefield 6 and Arc Raiders. And I'm here to tell you right now, not happening. You see guys, this is like step one to today's video, but if you look at the Steam charts, and I understand a lot of you uneducated fucks don't understand how Steam charts are relevant. I get it. My response is, take a fucking stats class and you'll understand trends. 53,000 24-hour peak on a Saturday, January 3rd at the time that I'm recording this. Absolutely pathetic, man. For reference, last year when nobody was playing Black Ops 6 on Steam either, there was about double this number last year with the exact same circumstances. And yes, that includes Game Pass, and last year was just better, man. Okay, that doesn't mean Black Ops 6 is a better title. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you guys again. But of course, for the new people out there, you know, I just gotta acclimate them to this. Black Ops 7 is better than Black Ops 6, significantly. But in terms of performance, it's not, because nobody's fucking interested in this game, which is exactly the topic of today's video. Nobody cares about Black Ops 7. Like I told you guys, this year is going to be chaotic for Call of Duty for real life, because after this atrocity, we're gonna get Modern Warfare 2019 Part 4, and guys, you bet your ass, Activision wants to undo the damage that was caused by Black Ops 7. Now, what could that mean? I don't know, maybe the re-implementation of skill-based matchmaking, because here with open matchmaking, it was clearly a failure by Activision's measures. Later this year with MW 2019 Part 4, I can guarantee you it is going to be significantly worse. It's going to be a lesser product, and if it happens to be successful on the charts, let's be honest, it's just gonna further push us into this nonsensical bullshit that we don't want with Call of Duty. Now guys, I tried to go back to the original Call of Duty games. I went back to MW1, and people did not seem to really rock with it. That's okay. Unfortunately for you guys, it's never happening again. And when it comes to future OG COD streams, yeah, fuck that. But yeah, while the OG COD video was a little bit of a downturn, that's okay, because all it did was really just remind me that, in totality, nobody currently gives a fuck about Call of Duty. Now, before I get a bunch of you little whiny ass little babies in here talking about, oh my
goddamn well, if you don't like Call of Duty, why you still play it? Why you still make videos about it?
This is a Call of Duty channel, fat ass. You want some positivity? Here you go. Reminder, Black Ops 7 Ranked Play will release with Season 2, expected to be February 5th. Guys, we are over a month away from anything of value or interest coming to Call of Duty at all, at least in my opinion. I only like Call of Duty nowadays for Ranked Play. In this current title, I kind of like zombies a little bit, but I don't even remember the last time that I touched Black Ops 7. It's definitely been weeks, and the fact that we need to wait until February 5th for anything of substance is not really a good idea. And speaking of good ideas, let me introduce you guys to what I believe is probably the most interesting thing that Call of Duty could possibly do right now. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, yo, Fooly, what the fuck is this? But hear me out, guys, hear me out. I present to you guys what is probably like the most viewed Call of Duty related thing to happen in the last like 2 months since the release of this game. With a whopping 2.2 million views on Twitter, we have Call of Goon with Sophie and Lana Rhoades operators. No, these are not actually coming to Call of Duty, and yes, the high view count is probably due to the fact that we have big names in the industry, if you know what I mean.
You ain't heard what I said, nigga, run it back.
That there's clearly a bunch of fucking gooning retards out there that are like jerking it as we speak right now to Sophie and Lana Rhoades. But it doesn't change the fact that in terms of viewership, this has the community more by the balls, literally, than anything else that is going on in the actual game. You guys want a little bit more? Take a look at this. Call of Duty, you know what to do, at Treyarch, Sydney Sweeney, and Mia Khalifa, that fucking stupid bop. Again, these are not actual operators that are coming into Call of Duty, but it begs the question, why are people more invested in a literal fucking joke about the game than the game itself? Keep in mind, this is literally a AAA juggernaut in the gaming industry, and the most viewed thing about the game currently are a bunch of stupid ass bops and thotties as skins in the game. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is going around because Kim Kardashian, that fucking ultra stupid bop, I think she fucked up Kanye. She worked directly with Fortnite for God knows what reason, I don't really care, but now it has everybody in this frenzy where we're just adding bops and thotties and whores. Okay, I'm not talking about Call of Duty fanboys and Ink Slasher out here. I'm talking actual whores into Call of Duty. Take a look at this, guys. New COD skin coming to BO7. It's fucking Gorlock. I lost fool. I'm done. Again, Call of Duty, where is the news? Where are the leaks? Where is anything of substance? I know the Ghost of Hope tried talking about MW 2019 Part 4, but that's a future game. We're talking about today's game. What is happening? You guys tell me. Season 1 Reloaded is on the way, right? We're gonna get like the Fallout skins. Hey, guess what? If you buy that shit, I'm inclined to believe you're a fucking virgin. And if you're a viewer of mine, if you're a subscriber, a fan of the Scatmaster, look, it's no shade to you. I'm just speaking facts. If the best thing about the game is a fucking skin, that's a problem. This is exactly why other games are significantly more successful. And I'm not talking about Battlefield 6. Okay, unfortunately for the Battlefield fans out there, I got a little bit of a harsh video coming out to you guys in the future, but other games like Arc Raiders seem to have a better experience right now because Arc Raiders was the best-selling game on Steam over the holiday period. Again, I don't care if you tell me that Call of Duty is only popular on console. This is a fucking juggernaut. Do we understand what we are saying here? Do you get that Call of Duty has literally toppled the charts for decades? Actually, I don't know if it's been decades, but for so long that no other competitor has ever been able to compete with it on any platform. Now, you're starting to see the cracks. And speaking of cracks, I told you guys that this year was going to be chaotic for Call of Duty, for real life, and for gaming. For all of you guys that are still watching the video, I want your honest thoughts on this part right here. Microsoft CEO says people should stop calling AI slop.
Oh, hooray, yay! Ice cream!
And I'm not even gonna bother with his stupid ass quote. Just know He's a fucking moron, and if I were face to face with him, I'd have him gargling the fucking shit water that I left this morning, purposely not flushing. And yes, that might sound grotesque, but what's more grotesque is the fucking CEO of Microsoft essentially defending AI and the rhetoric against AI. What kind of shit is that? Guys, if it's not obvious, I don't like AI. I think it's ruining gaming. I think it ruined Call of Duty in a lot of ways. New conspiracy out here, I think there's not even developers with working brains working at Activision to the point where they might as well be AI. And if they're not AI, then holy shit do they suck at their jobs. I might have to make a gaming is dead video just around this whole AI concept and how it's fucking up PCs and RAM and GPU prices and all of this other shit that is going to directly affect gaming. And if it's affecting gaming, then you bet your ass it's affecting Activision and thus games like Call of Duty. If I were you, viewer, I would be very hesitant to accept AI in any capacity. And yes, that means if they're using AI in a game like Battlefield 6, which I have heavily been praising over the last few months, then it's time to take a step back, look at the game as a whole, and say, you know what, if there's AI in Battlefield 6, then fuck that. If there's AI in Arc Raiders, fuck that. If there's AI in Call of Duty, which there absolutely is, then double fuck that, because the game already has so many other issues that having AI slop in addition to it is just making things worse. Viewer, I pose you the question, what happened to Call of Duty? What happened to gaming as a whole? What is happening in the world that is allowing all of these moving parts to move in conjunction with each other to make everything worse? And when I say that the most interesting and most viewed thing that is Call of Duty related is fake news about gooner shit coming into the game, and somebody gets in the comment section and tries to oppose that, my question is this: tell me one thing that is Black Ops 7 related that has pulled more viewership than the gooning shit. You can't do it, can you? No, you can't. And guess what? That is a fucking problem. Guys, like I told you, 2026 is a book of just pure and utter chaos, and we're gonna get through every single page of it together. And if you're down for it, subscribe, because I'm gonna make it funny, I'm gonna make it entertaining, but be warned, it's going to be the fucking truth, and it's going to create chaos in a world in the gaming hemisphere that is already going to be chaotic as all fuck this year. Peace out, guys. I'll see you soon.
This ain't in my body.